After becoming confused, Qing Shui's eyes erupted with a blood-red light that enveloped his body. He crushed the celestial jade, swallowed it, and stared at Master Flamespark with a ferocious expression. Realizing something was wrong, Master Flamespark summoned his 49 fragments. Qing Shui released a heaven-shaking roar that tore open space, sending countless cracks and an endless storm of freezing wind toward Master Flamespark. The 49 fragments formed a vortex that absorbed both the spatial cracks and the cold wind. Master Flamespark shouted that he had only shown Qing Shui the celestial jade to restore his memories and had no ill intentions. Wang Lin immediately retreated while placing restrictions to protect himself, barely escaping the devastating shockwaves. Qing Shui charged forward at incredible speed, broke through the void, appeared behind Master Flamespark, and attacked with a deadly claw strike. The 49 fragments instantly blocked the attack, forcing Qing Shui back 1,000 feet. Instead of calming down, his eyes grew even redder as he entered a strange, berserk state and attacked again. Master Flamespark realized that Qing Shui had fallen into the same demonic state as before and quickly activated the 49 fragments, creating a golden celestial formation. Using the formation, Master Flamespark imprisoned Qing Shui and unleashed the celestial killing thorn. Countless golden spikes filled with destructive power pierced Qing Shui's body, but his ferocity only intensified. Qing Shui sadly declared that he had forgotten the past until Master Flamespark forced him to remember. He then raised his hand and cast Call the Wind. Black wind gathered into a massive tornado that shattered the golden formation. The tornado transformed into 8 enormous black dragons whose heads emerged from the void and breathed freezing wind toward Master Flamespark, making the world seem as though it had fallen into ruin. Master Flamespark retreated while activating the celestial formation's assemble origin technique. The 49 fragments gathered vast origin energy into 49 rays of light that collided with the cold wind. 49 massive explosions shook the world. Wang Lin continued retreating, bleeding from every orifice as each explosion battered his mind. Yet he watched with excitement after recognizing the incredible power of Call the Wind. Although Master Flamespark managed to block the attack, he was forced back several steps and became slightly pale from the enormous strain. He realized that Qing Shui's celestial spells were extraordinarily powerful and unlike ordinary celestial techniques. Trying to avoid further battle, Master Flamespark reminded Qing Shui that both were disciples connected to the celestial realm and asked whether Qing Shui did not wish to discover the truth behind Celestial Emperor Baifan's mysterious death and avenge him. Qing Shui ignored the appeal, charged forward again, formed seals with both hands, and cast Summon the Rain. Blood-red raindrops instantly filled an area of 5,000 kilometers. He then transformed every raindrop into expanding ice crystals with Summon the Rain. Ice Seal, causing the frozen field to spread rapidly toward Master Flamespark, while resisting the advancing ice with a gigantic vortex created by the enlarged 49 fragments. Master Flamespark shouted that Qing Shui's insanity had also occurred simultaneously with similar incidents in the other 3 celestial realms. He claimed the answer might lie beneath the Rain Celestial Realm within the Cultivation Alliance and promised to help Qing Shui travel to the Wind and Lightning Celestial Realm to uncover the truth if necessary. He further revealed that he had secretly helped Qing Shui break his seal and warned that he was not afraid to fight, only unwilling to do so. Qing Shui gradually suppressed the killing intent in his eyes, looked at Master Flamespark, and demanded, "Give me a reason to gift you the G realm." Master Flamespark told Qing Shui that restoring his cultivation would require a massive amount of origin energy. Instead of devouring cultivators in the All-Heaven star system, he invited Qing Shui to the Alliance star system, where many powerful cultivators could provide the energy needed. Qing Shui said this was not enough. Master Flamespark then revealed that after Qing Shui had been sealed, the celestial realm suffered a catastrophe and collapsed, and rumors said the Cultivation Alliance possessed a living celestial who could explain everything. Qing Shui still considered it insufficient. Master Flamespark continued that when he was an elder in the Cultivation Alliance, he learned of a mysterious scroll that fell after the celestial realm's collapse, containing a fragment of the ancient celestial realm and possibly the true reason for its destruction. Though no one could open it, he believed the collapse was connected to Qing Shui's sudden change, since it happened less than 100 years after Qing Shui's slaughter, and warned that if Qing Shui still refused, they would fight with the full power of the celestial formation treasure. Chang Shui released a cold aura while Master Flamespark sighed. Realizing his efforts might fail after decades of investigating the Celestial Realm and refining the Celestial Formation to seek the G Realm's truth, Chang Shui finally agreed on the condition that if Master Flamespark lied, he would detonate the G Realm, and he released G Realm lightning from his right eye, infusing all 49 fragments of the formation with its aura. Master Flamespark assured him he was not lying, activated the 49 fragments to form a massive black vortex, and invited Chang Shui to the Alliance star system before both entered the vortex. Before entering, Wang Lin shouted for his Thunder Beast to be returned, and Master Flamespark said he would keep it for now and return it after reaching the Alliance star system, also promising Wang Lin another opportunity if he reached the Thunder Celestial Temple within 1 year using his token. He then gave Wang Lin a 3-inch golden purple horn. Before disappearing, Chang Shui looked at Wang Lin with a mysterious expression and sent him a divine sense message. And the vortex closed, leaving Wang Lin alone. Chang Shui's message said he sensed a familiar aura in Wang Lin. That Wang Lin had learned Call the Wind, and that he was a successor of his master, urging him not to waste one of his master's 6 great spells. After storing the horn, Wang Lin left as the Thunder Celestial Realm's collapse intensified due to the missing 49 fragments. With ghostly winds and dangerous spatial cracks spreading everywhere, Wang Lin could not merge with the world and had to carefully avoid the cracks while flying. He wondered how to leave with the Celestial Gate closed and suspected Chang Shui might have noticed his G-Realm connection. Then remembered Shen Gonghu's past words and decided to find him immediately using a Dao Soul connection. Meanwhile, Shen Gonghu traveled through the collapsing realm toward the Thunder Celestial Temple's secret transfer array, the only remaining way out after the Celestial Gate's destruction. The array could only transport limited people and was restricted to temple messengers, with intruders killed on sight according to strict rules. Despite his strained relations with the temple, the collapse forced him to head there, and he silently wondered about his lord while still believing his lord had not been defeated. Wang Lin and Zan Kongli both headed toward the Thunder Celestial Temple's transfer array through different routes. As a newly admitted temple member, Zan Kongli knew the array's location. Earlier, while traveling with Shen Gonghu, he had considered suggesting they go there but refrained because of Shen Gonghu's status and instead followed him to the Celestial Gate. After witnessing the battle outside the gate, Zan Kongli became even more convinced that Wang Lin would not be defeated despite the collapse of the Celestial Realm. He also realized that all the other Thunder Celestial Temple messengers had already gone to the transfer array, leaving only himself and Shen Gonghu to approach it separately. Meanwhile, Wang Lin traveled through the collapsing Thunder Celestial Realm by following his connection with Shen Gonghu. The increasing number of spatial rifts forced him to proceed cautiously, preventing him from moving at full speed. Along the way, he heard continuous explosions and witnessed celestial fragments shattering apart. Massive debris was either swallowed by spatial rifts or hurled through the void with power comparable to a full-strength Ascendant Cultivator's attack. Although such attacks were not dangerous to first-step cultivators by themselves, they could become fatal if combined with nearby spatial rifts. Wang Lin calmly avoided both the debris and the rifts using the stop spell and his other techniques. As the number of spatial rifts grew until the entire realm seemed ready to collapse, Wang Lin sensed that Shen Gonghu remained too far away to catch quickly. He then spat out the Divine Retribution refined fragment he had stored inside his body. Since even the Celestial Lord's Black Wind had failed to destroy it, he believed it could withstand the spatial rifts. After testing it and confirming that it passed through the rifts unharmed while even causing them to flatten and partially close, Wang Lin stepped onto the 1,000-foot fragment, infused it with origin energy, and used it as a vehicle. Its greatly increased speed allowed him to ignore all but the largest spatial rifts and travel much faster. About half an hour later, Wang Lin spotted a faint red light in the distance containing a beautiful woman. She was pale, nearly out of origin energy, and repeatedly came close to being swallowed by spatial rifts. She noticed Wang Lin's enormous fragment and rushed toward it, but a 100-foot spatial rift suddenly opened before her, leaving her unable to escape. Wang Lin initially ignored her, having no intention of saving a stranger without reason. However, when she desperately cried that Zan Kongli was her senior brother, Wang Lin recognized her as one of the cultivators who had previously accompanied Zan Kongli. Although she had once reached the illusory yin stage, Her cultivation had fallen to roughly the ascendant level because of her depleted origin energy. Because of her connection to Zan Kongli, Wang Lin turned back. His fragment crashed directly into the 100-foot spatial rift, collapsing it and allowing the woman to leap safely onto the fragment. After she thanked him for saving her life, Wang Lin immediately asked whether she possessed celestial jades. Upon receiving confirmation, he demanded 10,000 celestial jades as payment for the rescue and another 10,000 celestial jades for every hour she remained on his fragment. Although the woman secretly looked down on Wang Lin for being so greedy despite the respect Zan Kongli had for him. She had witnessed his battle against the mysterious white-haired man and knew he was genuinely powerful. She silently handed him a storage bag containing 50,000 celestial jades. Wang Lin erased the previous owner's divine sense, carefully counted the contents, confirmed the amount, then closed his eyes and ignored her, surprised that he had actually checked the payment. The woman despised him even more, but quietly remained on the fragment while gazing into the collapsing void and worrying about Zan Kongli's safety. Wang Lin continued traveling on the celestial fragment without slowing down after rescuing Zan Yun. The fragment effortlessly smashed through spatial rifts, causing many of them to close, leaving Zan Yun astonished by its incredible durability. She soon spotted her three companions, including Shi Zifeng, struggling through the void. Although Wang Lin ignored her request to stop, Zan Yun extended a strand of red silk to pull them aboard. Shi Zifeng immediately recognized Wang Lin as the senior who had saved her twice, including during the incident at the Celestial Gate. She respectfully thanked him, while Wang Lin simply asked whether they possessed celestial jades. Zan Yun explained the price for boarding and remaining on the fragment, and Shi Zifeng and her companions willingly paid. Wang Lin accepted the celestial jades and ignored them afterward. As the fragment traveled deeper into the celestial realm, it encountered more stranded cultivators. Those with acquaintances on board were pulled onto the fragment, while every newcomer paid the required celestial jades. Wang Lin quickly accumulated several bags of holding filled with celestial jades. Eventually, more than 50 cultivators gathered on the fragment. Many recognized Wang Lin from the battle outside the Celestial Gate and felt reassured by his presence, with even corporeal young cultivators respectfully addressing him as senior. Unable to board, many other cultivators simply followed behind the fragment because it closed numerous spatial rifts as it passed, making the route much safer. A long procession gradually formed behind Wang Lin, regarding the fragment as their only chance of survival. During the journey, Wang Lin sensed that Shengong Hu was nearby. Before long, a massive 10,000-foot celestial fragment appeared ahead, carrying nearly 100 cultivators and 3 corporeal yang cultivators. Their fragment, unlike Wang Lin's, had not been refined by divine retribution and continuously crumbled as it collided with spatial rifts. The golden-robed leader demanded that Wang Lin surrender his celestial fragment before charging forward alongside a white-robed old man, while a blue-robed cultivator remained behind. Wang Lin activated the beast bone tattoo, whose terrifying killing aura instantly petrified the golden-robed cultivator. Forced to abandon his body, the man's origin soul escaped, only for Wang Lin to release the 1 billion soul flag to capture it. At the same time, the white-robed old man unleashed the celestial spell Thunderchop, forming a thunder blade filled with origin energy. Wang Lin released his origin soul, devoured the thunder blade to absorb its origin energy, then returned to his body before charging directly at his opponent. The white-robed old man attempted to retreat as the blue-robed cultivator rushed forward to assist. Wang Lin cast the Stop Celestial spell, freezing the old man's body, origin soul, and origin energy. He then pierced the space between the old man's eyebrows, destroying his body and capturing his escaping origin soul. The blue-robed cultivator retaliated with an illusory sword launched from between his eyebrows. But Wang Lin crushed the captured origin soul, opened his third eye, and used its red light to instantly destroy the sword. Recognizing Wang Lin's overwhelming strength, the blue-robed cultivator abandoned the confrontation, acknowledged the power of Wang Lin's spells, proposed ending the conflict peacefully, suppressed his killing intent, and slowly retreated. Wang Lin coldly looked at the blue-robed man, withdrew the soul flag, returned to the celestial fragment, and sat down as it continued flying. He devoured the origin soul in his hand before casting *Call the Wind. summoning a black wind dragon that attacked the blue-robed man. The dragon released freezing black wind that weakened the man's senses. And while retreating, he unknowingly stepped into a 30-foot spatial rift, disappearing completely and leaving only a desperate scream behind. The fragment continued flying with numerous cultivators following behind. Everyone looked at Wang Lin with awe. Those who had witnessed his battle against the white-haired man believed it was only natural that he could kill 3 corporeal young cultivators, while those seeing him for the first time were deeply shocked. The cultivators who had once considered stealing his fragment were especially frightened and relieved they had not acted. The entire fragment fell silent as Wang Lin's overwhelming presence earned everyone's respect and fear. Several hours later, Wang Lin spotted Shen Gonghu flying ahead in a ray of sword energy. Shen Gonghu immediately flew over, respectfully greeted Wang Lin as "my lord," and expressed his deep respect. Wang Lin asked him to guide the fragment to the Thunder Celestial Temple's transfer array. Shen Gonghu sat beside him, explained they were already close to the destination, and pointed out the route. The cultivators aboard the fragment were shocked to see Shen Gonghu treating Wang Lin with such reverence, while Shi Zifeng silently stared at Wang Lin with a blushing face as though recalling a past memory. Meanwhile, the collapse of the Thunder Celestial Realm intensified. Cold winds poured from countless spatial rifts as celestial fragments continuously shattered. The deeper they traveled, the larger and denser the cracks became, with many merging into enormous rifts more than 1.000 feet wide. Wang Lin carefully controlled the fragment to avoid them, when a massive 2.000-foot spatial rift suddenly appeared. Many cultivators following behind failed to react in time and were swallowed while crying for help. Wang Lin ignored the others and focused solely on steering the fragment safely. After asking Shen Gonghu about the remaining distance, he learned the transfer array was less than 5 kilometers away. Soon Wang Lin sensed a 10.000-foot wide protective light screen containing a fixed celestial fragment with the transfer array. Several cultivators, including Zan Kongli, were already standing inside the formation preparing to leave, while 7 or 8 Thunder Celestial Temple messengers guarded the area. Upon noticing Wang Lin's approach, one messenger activated the key, gathering origin energy into a giant hand that forced nearby spatial rifts to connect into an impassable barrier. At the same time, a cold divine sense ordered Wang Lin to scram. Ignoring the warning, Wang Lin poured all his origin energy into the fragment, doubling its speed until it seemed to merge with the world itself. The fragment charged forward at full speed, crushing smaller spatial rifts while the cultivators behind desperately followed toward their only chance of survival. Wang Lin then summoned the Celestial Sword and unleashed *Heavenly Chop *9 consecutive times. The 9 strikes fused into a single terrifying sword law that split open the connected spatial rifts, creating a passage. Its remaining power struck the protective light screen, producing massive ripples and distorting everything inside. Taking advantage of the opening, Wang Lin drove the fragment into the light screen like a meteor. The tremendous collision shook the void, causing even the Thunder Celestial Temple messengers to look over. While Zan Kongli became excited upon recognizing Wang Lin, the light screen cracked extensively, allowing the cultivators following behind to enter through the opening. Wang Lin then pulled the fragment back and launched a second collision, creating even more cracks and greatly weakening the barrier. One Thunder Celestial Temple messenger stepped out surrounded by thunder and accused Wang Lin of invading the temple's forbidden area. Before Wang Lin could respond, several cultivators leapt from the fragment to fight the messenger, telling Wang Lin to leave the battle to them. Wang Lin nodded and prepared for a final assault. This time, every cultivator on the fragment placed their hands upon it, combining all of their strength under Wang Lin's guidance to form a sharp, concentrated force at the fragment's front. The empowered fragment crashed into the light screen with overwhelming force, completely shattering the barrier. Fragments of the destroyed light screen scattered in every direction as more than half of Wang Lin's fragment smashed into the celestial fragment containing the transfer array. The surviving cultivators immediately flooded inside, filling the area around the transfer array as they desperately fought for their chance to escape. As the celestial realm continued collapsing, the fragment carrying the transfer array became the cultivators' only hope of survival. Their overwhelming desire to live erased all fear of death, status, and cultivation differences. Ascendant cultivators boldly attacked corporeal yang cultivators, while illusory yin experts and 2 hidden corporeal yang cultivators joined the charge. Although the 7 Thunder Celestial Temple messengers were powerful, they were intimidated by the united momentum of hundreds of desperate cultivators. Among everyone present, Wang Lin drew the greatest attention. His terrifying killing aura and the respect shown to him by cultivators of every level caused the messengers to recognize him as the greatest threat. The cultivators launched an all-out assault, filling the fragment with countless spells and magical treasures. Every messenger was targeted simultaneously as different groups coordinated their attacks. The 2 hidden corporeal yang cultivators each fought a messenger. Shi Zifeng led another assault force, and the remaining cultivators divided themselves to overwhelm the others. No one cared that their opponents were Thunder Celestial Temple messengers. To them, anyone standing between them and survival had to be eliminated. The battle quickly became brutal. One ascendant cultivator was killed after being struck between the eyebrows. Yet even in death he bit the messenger's arm, displaying his refusal to give up. Another messenger unleashed a massive origin energy attack that gravely wounded many cultivators. But none retreated. Instead, those who were too badly injured detonated themselves when they reached their enemies. The repeated cries of "kill" echoed across the fragment, becoming the embodiment of every cultivator's determination to survive. Their overwhelming fighting spirit even moved Wang Lin. Wang Lin joined the battle by attacking one messenger with Heavenly Chop. The messenger countered with numerous thunder spheres packed with origin energy, but Heavenly Chop destroyed them all. The messenger then released a gray fog that transformed into a giant hand. But before it could stop Wang Lin, a streak of silver light suddenly pierced the messenger's chest. The attacker was revealed to be one of the hidden corporeal yang cultivators. Wang Lin immediately followed with a bolt of purple thunder that struck the messenger between the eyebrows, destroying both his body and origin soul. The hidden corporeal yang cultivator respectfully saluted Wang Lin before leaving to assist the others. Wang Lin had long known the identities of the 2 hidden corporeal yang cultivators but had allowed them to remain because they had paid the required celestial jades. The death of the first messenger greatly boosted the morale of the cultivators. Wang Lin immediately advanced toward another messenger and ordered, "Make way." The remaining messengers retreated in response. During their withdrawal, the silver light cultivator wounded another messenger, who retaliated with a soul chase blood sword. Wang Lin intercepted the blood sword with his hand, shattered it using his origin energy, and protected the hidden cultivator. Wang Lin once again shouted, "Make way." This time every cultivator echoed his command. Their united voices became a thunderous roar representing their determination to survive, shaking the heavens and forcing the 6 remaining Thunder Celestial Temple messengers to step back involuntarily. At that moment, the transfer array activated. The messengers already inside the array, including Zhan Kongli, watched the unforgettable scene in shock before the activated array teleported them away in a beam of light, leaving behind the cultivators whose united struggle had forced even the Thunder Celestial Temple to retreat.